Welcome to this landmark 25th episode of Learning from Leaders series. At 3T, the vision behind the LFL series has always been clear: to create a platform where knowledge meets inspiration, fostering a culture of continuous learning and growth among leaders by leaders, based on totally practical real life experiences. In this episode, we shall hear the takeaways and the lessons learned by a few students pursuing CA and engineering, working professionals, educationists, and entrepreneurs from the LFL interviews. It is heartening for Team 3T that people are reflecting, contemplating, and adapting to what leaders have shared.
The two leaders who have impacted my decision-making process and thought process in the recent times are firstly Mr. Ramu Mutangi. He's such a great leader, we all know, and from him I learned that noble ideas fueled by compassion need to be pursued to positively impact the society. Now, second person I would like to mention would be Dr. Lalit K. Pawar Sahab. He has been an idol of mine for decades now, actually. I truly believe that he advocates for a human-centric approach while dealing with his team members. Additionally, I can relate to him because I also follow a similar participative decision-making process within my team. He has also taught me about so many different things throughout the years. It is truly a pleasure to learn from such leaders. Now, I also have to say that it seems like I'm studying business management at LSE and still, learning and picking up things about leadership through the LFL series.
Hi, my key learning from Mr. Vijay Khemchandani has been about having a flat organization structure. According to him, with decentralization, progress is certain. A hierarchical or flat structure may not be in my hands, but yes, decentralization is something that I can work on. From Mr. Manish Bhatt, I learned that creativity at work is possible only in a psychologically safe environment. When we feel threatened in any way, how can we be creative? In fact, I can't even give my inputs well if I'm under pressure all the time. So, as leaders, these are very important learnings for us. Thank you.
I learned from Ms. Sonal Upadhyay that integrating technology with a human connection is important. Being from a technological background myself, I completely agree with her. Every leader today needs to be able to adapt to technology. Secondly, I got inspired by a young professional at TCS, Ms. Bhavna Khemchandani, who reiterated the importance of having a disciplined life. I'm already following a balanced routine and I hope to get better with it.
Ever I started watching this series, I'm learning something new from each episode. As an educationist, I agree with Mrs. Jaya Kumar, Principal All Saints Group of Institutions. She stated that women have patience, they are more calm and composed, and have a nurturing instinct. I fully agree with that. Even in my school, female teachers are more in number. As we principals have to shoulder more roles and responsibilities, I found the principle 80-20 that was shared by Mr. Piyush Kumar, who is from the same institutions. I found this principle very effective in my working, and now I am planning to share this principle with my teachers, parents, and students as well in my coming orientation program. If I talk about the interview of Dr. Leela Bodhia, she gave me food to thought that I must listen the suggestions of my younger staff as they are more updated and they understand the need of the time. I hope that this series will continuously lead us on the path of the success, and in each coming episode we are learning from each and every leader.
उसमें बहुत सारी अच्छी बातें थी सीखने की, पर जो मुझे लगता है कि वी शुड डेवलप अ सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन, क्योंकि सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन बहुत हेल्प करता है। जैसे इससे हम अपने गोल पे बिल्कुल फोकस रह सकते हैं, जो भी हमारे बैड डिस्ट्रैक्शंस हैं उनको अवॉइड करने में हेल्प करता है। तो मेरा यही मानना है कि सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन से अपन बहुत कुछ सीख सकते हैं और अपना टाइम एक इफेक्टिवली मैनेज कर सकते हैं, ताकि हम अपनी दूसरी जो क्वालिटीज़ हैं, क्रिएटिविटीज़ हैं, उनको भी डेवलप कर सकते हैं। तो मैं ये उनकी अच्छी क्वालिटी अपनाना चाहूँगी. So, thank you.
After meeting and listening to Priyanka Sharma, my resolve has strengthened that we must rise to the occasion and grasp every challenge, treating it like an opportunity. I've done so in the past at Fortis and hopefully will remember for the future too. My learning from Mr. Rohit Agarwal is that training the mind and training the body makes a leader strong enough to persevere and attain the vision. I have been training my body and mind to become a great leader someday. Watching LFL every Sunday is like doing a mini MBA, but a very practical one, I must say.
A couple of notes that I learned from a few leaders that are impactful for me is one from Hijinder Singh, which means it's to not worry about being a leader. It will come, right? As long as you have the vision and the strengths and that you are committed, leadership will follow. And it's also so important to be able to meditate and pray. Another is also from Sneha Wadwa, which is to treat your subordinates, your superiors, and your colleagues all equally, right? The importance of this is that it promotes an environment where there can be arguments and debates, and it's a win-win situation for all. And so these are a couple of things that I find impactful in terms of from young leaders as such.
After watching the episode of Learning from Leaders series showing Mr. S.R. Singhvi, I learned that we need to delegate to juniors, but along with clear-cut guidelines, then others can empower and are able to perform effectively. Additionally, I got the opportunity to work with him and have learned a lot under his leadership. You are always a fantastic leader. Thank you so much. I was happy to know about the VUCA from Dr. Amit Jain, which is quite useful for the team management. So the VUCA stand for V for vision, U for understanding the environment, C for courage to take bold decisions, and A for adaptability. I hope these all insights will help me to become a better leader. Thank you.
I really learn a lot from different industry experts. My learning from Dr. Ajay Datta has been regarding True Blue. He rightly said that the loyalty is more important than performance. It was rightly explained how a loyal person with a fair performance is better than the disloyal persons with the high performance. Secondly, from the young leader Bhagat Khemchandani too, I learned something significant, that is bias for the actions. He spoke about getting into actions by stopping procrastinations, becoming proactive by taking initiatives and taking risks. I could easily relate him because I too also follow the same in my professional life. Thank you so much.
Been living abroad since years, and I really like what Mr. Ayush Mittal advised about developing a risk-taking appetite. As a businesswoman, even I take a lot of risks. He stated go with the flow, which I'm trying to develop. In a very recent interview of Mr. Avinash Sabnani, I understood why it is essential for a leader to do the hand-holding of a team members when they get stuck. So now, I try not to get irritated but support them till they are in an auto mode. Thank you.
My learnings as an entrepreneur from retired Major General Chatwal has enabled me to be more compassionate, willing to hear the flip side of the story. This has helped me make better decisions as a leader of a small professional group. Mr. Jitendra Sareen of Dell helped me get that agility in business to be more malleable with my clients. This gives me a competitive advantage over my competition. This also sets in the feeling of admiration and acceptance in my clientele.
I've been learning continuously from great leaders while watching them. Something very significant which Mr. P. Narayana stated was that building professionals networks adds to an individual and organization net worth. So I need to do that regularly. Then I agree with Mr. Vinod Mathur, who emphasized the importance of the 3 C's for professionals: change, collaboration, and communication. In my opinion, if we don't adapt to the changing environment, we perish.
A good leader leads the team from behind and takes all the team members together. I was very impressed at Mr. Saurabh Chaudhary's sayings. He said that the team leader has to be the one who coaches the team members and serves as a facilitator and a guide. So rather than being a mentor, a leader should coach his or her team members. Mr. Chandrasekhar B told a theory about people management, wherein he said and emphasized on the creative and innovative thinking, clear and concise communication, and collaboration with all the stakeholders for get exceptional results. So I was very impressed at the way they explained the people management. It is an art, in my belief.
Another important learning from Mr. Das interview is that we should delegate the right work to the right person. जिस इंसान को जो काम पसंद है, जिस चीज़ में उसका इंटरेस्ट है, उसको वही काम देना चाहिए. मोरोवर जो काम कोई इंसान कर रहा है उसके लिए प्रॉपर्ली रिस्पॉन्सिबल और अकाउंटेबल होना चाहिए टू देयर सीनियर्स, ताकि वो राइट आंसर्स प्रोवाइड कर सके उनके सीनियर्स को. मोरोवर मिस्टर दास ऑल्सो वर्क फॉर विमेन एंड चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट. वो जिस हॉस्पिटल में काम करते थे वहाँ वो इंश्योर करते थे कि वहाँ की जो विमेन है वो उनको एक सेफ एनवायरनमेंट प्रोवाइड करते थे. दिस वी कैन ऑल्सो इनकलकेट इन आवर डेली लाइफ. जो भी बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज और फर्म्स हैं वहाँ की विमेन के लिए हमें एक सेफ एम्बियंस प्रोवाइड करना चाहिए ताकि वो वहाँ कंफर्टेबल फील कर सकें.
Mr. Satyendra Gaur said that in order to become a great leader, we must practice active listening, not just hearing. Additionally, introspection increases our self-awareness, helping us improve each day bit by bit. Secondly, from Mr. Gurinder Pal saying, my takeaway was that peace in personal life ensures high performance in professional life. So I meditate regularly and take some other actions too, which ensure harmony in life.